Well, welcome back to Your Carolina. You probably hear us talking about SyncMD all the time here on the show because they're great partners of the show. If you want to have access to your medical records when you need them, whether you're on vacation or you're a veteran and you need those, they make it really easy. It's easy as an app. But not only are they really involved in technological advancements and here in the upstate, they're also involved with the community, with the United Way of Anderson. So we want to talk to Carol Burdett to talk about ways in which they were involved and ways that you can get involved with the organization as well. Carol, always great to see you.
Jamarcus, the same. We love seeing you and we love being a part of the community. And we know that Your Carolina helps to promote what's happening in our community.
It really is our pleasure. We love SyncMD and what they do to help folks make their life a whole lot easier when it comes to having access to their medical records at their fingertips with their app. So you can always go to syncmd.com for that. But Carol, they're also involved in the community, and one of the ways in which they do that is through the United Way of Anderson. So let's first talk about that partnership. Why is that such an important part to have leaders in the community that are willing to serve in other ways outside of their own field?
Well, we were so happy to meet folks from SyncMD immediately upon their arrival in Anderson. And we are especially happy that their COO, Cecilia, has made her way to our organization. And she is now a board member. They financially support United Way, and they're involved in hands-on things, especially like our snack pack program and other opportunities to serve our community. And it is so important for the business community to support the work we do.
What does the United Way of Anderson do in the community?
Well, I know that we don't have enough time for me to tell you everything, so I'm going to just give you a little snapshot of divide our work into 4 categories. Education is the first, and we decided to do snack pack several years ago, over a decade ago. And we do that because we realize that children don't learn when they're hungry. And reading on grade level by 3rd grade is extremely important to the success of children. So we feed about 800 children on Friday that would normally not have food for the weekend. But we also have adopted a primary school that's in a very poverty-ridden zip code in Anderson County, Homeland Park Primary School. And we do that in partnership with the Rotary Club of Anderson, and it's been hugely successful. But one other thing we do in the area of education is a summer reading program called Camp IROC. And we stole this idea from the United Way of Pickens, and it has worked beautifully, again, helping the children get on track with their reading. Financial stability, we partner with another organization in the community called AIM, and we provide the United Way Financial Stability Center at AIM, where they do financial literacy classes, and they provide the volunteers and tax assistance program. Our other area is health, and we partner with AMED Health. We partner with Holspire, DHEC. Our goal is to get people eating right and active. We also have a component of mental health first aid because we know, especially in the times we have now, it's important for people to understand mental health better. And lastly, we know that there will always be people in crisis around us, people that fall through the cracks. So we provide funding for organizations, both in health and in the area of basic needs. And we provide that 211 call line to connect people in need with the resources that are available in the community. That's just a little bit of what we do.
And just like you said, Carol, it would take days and days for us to talk about all the things that you guys do in the community. And it's much like SyncMD, making people's lives better and easier when it comes to, living here in the area. And of course, SyncMD could have come to Anderson County and not been involved in any organization. So it really says a lot about the company that they decided to, support you guys in so many ways. So that's really fantastic to hear that they're doing that and really making an investment in Anderson County.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So how can people, if they want to follow SyncMD's lead and get more involved with the United Way of Anderson, what are some of the best ways for them to support you?
Well, when you look at the companies in Anderson County, and we are so pleased that immediately SyncMD saw the value of supporting and partnering with United Way. But if I had anything to say to other companies, I would say to them that when you support one nonprofit organization, you are helping one particular need in the community. But when you support United Way, you're able to meet the needs of so many in the community, whether it's children, helping build them to be stronger citizens. It could be the work that we do in providing financial and other stability for families. We provide help for veterans through partnerships, and we provide help with seniors. So we run the gamut of ways that people can jump in, whether they want to give their money. And we love companies that support us through giving their employees an opportunity to contribute. Not everyone can write a check for $100 to their favorite charity, but they can give $2 a week. And that's what United Way allows people to do. And it builds morale in companies when their employees see themselves as being a part of helping build a better community. And then we also have hands-on opportunities. We do service days, we have snack pack, and we have other opportunities where people can put their hands to work. And then, of course, the voices. We're an advocacy organization. We advocate for a better life for everyone in our community. And then lastly, I would say, which is very important to a lot of people, we are a 4-star charity navigator organization, which means we keep our overhead low so that the money that people contribute goes back into what they want it to be used for, and that is to build a better community.
And we appreciate all the work that you guys are doing to do that. That you see their web address right here on the screen. Carol, always great to see you. Thank you so much for what you and your team do for our communities.
And thank you, WSPA in York Carolina, for all you do for Anderson County.
And one more thanks to SyncMD for all that they do to support organizations like the United Way. If you want to find out more about the SyncMD app and you want easier access to your medical records, it's as easy as going to the App Store or wherever you download your apps and search SyncMD. You can also go to syncmd.com to find out more information.
We love SyncMD.